like people that like those people who just like decorate the mannequins of fashion stores.
So I just got off work. I'm so sorry if the audio is bad. I already got my mic, but long story short, I left my mic in the office because I was like looking through my stuff and I took it out and then I forgot to put it back in after. So yeah, I really hope the audio is fine. I just wanted to share my thoughts on the market that I did in this vlog. I want to start doing these a lot actually. It's just that it's unfortunate that for the first time I'm doing it. It's for like my worst market ever so far. But I just wanted to share, and I'm not gonna name what market it is, but if you want to know, if you just go to my account, you will see the first market I did in December. You can go to my calendar of events this month and you will see what that is. Anyway, I'm gonna get started on my thoughts. I don't have an outline or anything because I'm bad at this, and I didn't have time to prepare. I was editing the video and I finished editing it and it was really short, and I also just want to give my thoughts, so I decided to like add this in as like, yeah. So yeah, hello, by the way, I'm Shaniqua. I own like a little art shop called Artiens Studios. I started my shop back in 2020 under a different name and a different like brand, and then I rebranded in 2022, and that's when I started doing markets. I did one in 2022, which was pretty good. Like, it was actually great first time experience. It was in BGC Art Mart, and then I did another one in 2023, but it was very like I had no time. I didn't even market it. I just signed up and I went, and I didn't even post about it or anything. So it happened, but also it didn't. Anyway, so I just started my shop again in October. Late September, I started posting there again. Right after that, I started doing markets again. I've only been doing this again for like 3 months, like properly doing this actually in general for like 3 months. And I would say it's been good enough that I want to continue it, you know? But after this one, I was really thinking like, damn, like, is this actually like viable? Like, is this just one horrible experience, or is this like my future? You know, am I gonna lose this much money again? Okay, I'm gonna get down to like the details. So this was an outdoor event. It was a one-day event. So sorry, but the noise is outside. I'm in Manila right now, so it's not as calm and quiet as when I'm in the province. If you've seen my past videos, you'll know that I live in the province, and it's like a 3 or 4 hour commute to go to Manila to do these markets. So you know, it's not nothing. It's like a big undertaking, kind of. It's like a lot of time, a lot of effort. I have to bring all my market stuff with me in like a big cart, and I'm alone commuting, and you know, bus fare, taxi to the venue, it adds up. Plus, of course, the actual price of the booth itself to actually be at the event, be part of the event. The one market that I did in 2023 that I didn't talk about at all, not great, but I think I still broke even. Like, and I was also very busy, so I didn't really get to prepare for it because I was in school, and it was like one of my thesis terms at that point. Even my first one, I broke even, I made a profit, and every one that I've done like in the past 3 months, even though I just started, have been like pretty profitable for me, and they've been like really good. You know, this was like kind of a shock to me. I mean, I accept it as like a learning experience. You know, I've only been doing this like seriously for like 3 months, and of course I can't go into it full time. I have a job still. I do freelance work also, and I do commissions. So it's really not like, as of now, it's not something that's like a livable thing for me. But you know, someday I want to make it so. This like really like made me think made me think about my choices. To give you some context on like the actual numbers, around 1.2 to 1.5 per day. Okay, that's per day. Usually some markets will do like, it's for 2 days, and you can't just do 1 day, you have to do the 2 days, and that's gonna be like 3K, 3.5, depending on the size of the booth that you're getting. But usually if you're starting out, you're getting a half booth, which means that you're sharing a 6-foot booth with another artist. So that's what I usually get. That's like, you're having it so you have 3 by 2 feet of space, and usually that costs around 1.2 to 1.5, and then like 3K, 3.5, 4K if you're doing a 2-day thing. This market cost me 4K for the table fee alone. And honestly, I realized my mistake like afterwards, because at the beginning, I was just like looking like through what markets existed, not even like researching if they were any good or bad or what kind of audience they targeted. I was just signing up to a bunch. Every time I would get an ad for one, or if I would see one on my feed, I would just apply to it. And for this one, I got accepted. I went and paid for it like right away, because I was just like, I just wanted to do like a bunch of markets and like, learn and connect with people, network, whatever. I just figured like any experience is good experience. I still believe that, even though this was a bad experience, it was still, it was a learning experience. So wait, okay, let's go back to the numbers. So 4K for just the table. They provide the tables for us. This was in partnership with another event. So basically, this was a cosplay and music festival. No, the event that they partnered with. And like, I don't make fan art. I don't make like that style of art. Yeah, I was already like losing on that end. But I didn't research it. I just signed up and I paid right away because I just wanted to experience whatever. So that was my fault. Okay, that's a fault on my end. And I started researching this organizer. I saw like a bunch of people saying that because there are like Facebook groups and like Discord servers where you can join with like other artists, and they will talk about their experiences, help each other out and stuff like that. So I eventually, after I had already paid for my table, I saw some posts about this particular organizer, and they said like, oh yeah, they're not very good at like organizing. Their marketing is very weak. They tend to rely on their partner organizers to bring in people and foot traffic. And that's exactly what happened at this event. Like, they were partnering with this cosplay music festival. So what happened was, most of the people there were there for the cosplay music festival. It seemed like the art market was just like a thing that they passed by to pass the time while they were waiting for like the music festival to start, or like the performer that they came there for to start their set. You know what I mean? That was how I felt, and how a majority of like the people that I would talk to, my neighbors and stuff like that, felt. Because they would pass by and they would like look around. I would still get some sales, but it would be like they're really just passing by, And it's not just me. I have the ability to recognize when something is just like, when somebody else is selling well, but I'm not. But that wasn't the case for this. Everybody that I talked to, everybody that was around me, my fellow artists, they were all like, the vibes were so off because everybody was upset that they paid so much, more than twice the amount. You were paying 4,000 pesos for a one-day event, when usually like a 2-day event that has really good marketing and foot traffic would cost 3,000 for 2 days. So everybody was just really bummed out. It rained by and stuff. I don't know, for some reason also they wouldn't turn on the electricity until like, was it 2 p.m., 1 p.m. or something, and like it was so hot. It was like, I'm known, like, people know me as somebody that doesn't sweat, which is probably a bad thing, honestly, but like I get cold so easily. I'm always cold. That was like, it was an open field and the sun was blaring down on us like right at our spot, especially my spot, because I was in a corner and I was like right by the like edge, and the sun was like right there while I was setting up. That was like the first time in a while I've sweat so hard. Anyway. But yeah, one of the worst things, safety hazard, health hazard. There were like rides and stuff. It was like a caterpillar type ride, but anyway, it was right next to the engine of that, and it was like spewing smoke at us all day. Like, honestly, like we probably lost a few years of our our lives breathing in all of that horrible smoke, at least like 12 hours. And then another thing that really pissed me off, I talked to one of my fellow artists that were there. Luckily, I wasn't like completely in front, so it was like a box. There were stores like on the side that's like right in front of the engine with the smoke. She talked to one of the organizers, and she was like, "Oh yeah, like is this really supposed to be here?" and stuff like that. And they were like, there was supposed to be a wall here for to separate like the artist alley part from like the rides, right? But then it ended up being too close together. After that, she asked him like, "Oh yeah, like but like we're gonna smell so bad and we're breathing in all these fumes." And he said like, "Oh, mas okay nang mabaho na kumikita naman," which is like in English, you smell bad but at least you're making money, something like that. And that pissed me off so much, because I was like, this person is like the reason you were able to like do this event, one of the reasons. And I don't know, is it just me? That's a fucking annoying thing to say to somebody who paid like 4,000, breathe in these probably toxic ass fumes. Okay, sorry, I ran out of storage. Make this quick so that I don't have to delete every app on my phone just to finish this video. Oh yeah, second of all, we're not making money. We're not making any money. We're smelling bad, breathing in toxic fumes, and we're not making any money. We're losing money. We're losing so much money. And I was just so frustrated when I found out about that. Anyway, just to give you some context of how much money I made in this event. Again, my table cost 4,000, but I made a little less than a fourth of that. Everybody that I asked, pretty much all they did when I asked them how they were doing was sigh or groan or something to that effect. I don't know if I would ever do this market again, or if I would ever do an event with this organizer again. I'm just traumatized. Or if I ask like some of my artist friends or something if they go, if it's gotten any better. But I don't think I will be doing that in the near future. I think there are plenty of other markets to do, and it's also on me for not researching it better. I watched like a video of somebody from America that said this about the market that they went to, and I was like, oh my god, that's exactly the same thing that I remember them looking for exhibitors or merchants for the market, but I got 0 ads for the actual event, like none. Like even in my personal account, I wouldn't get ads about it, but I would get ads for like other events. I would get ads for other markets that I've been a part of, but it's targeted towards audiences, and I didn't get anything like that. They spent all their money and time getting like exhibitors, and then once they got that money out of us, they were just like, we're just gonna rely on these guys to bring people here, and then you guys, and then even if it was better marketed, I don't think I would have done as well as I do in like other art markets that I've been to, just because it is like a cosplay and music festival. So that's also like my fault, right? If you've seen my art, it's very I don't know, I feel like only a specific type of person would actually like to have it. I'm very happy with like the people that enjoyed my art there, but it was a very few amount compared to like my other events, which is fair because of the type of event that it was. But yeah, I will not be doing this event anytime soon, I don't think. And yeah, I learned a lot. Learning experience. What can you do? You get a lot of experience like that as an artist. But it's fine. I'm prepared for it. I'm over it.